Anyway, yes. So Kalamax. I do like a good Kalamax. That's fun. It's like it's 2020 all over again. He was my first commander. Aw. Tony, 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 magic, magic, magic. I agree, Tony. The game plan is a secret. I do reveal the secrets in the primer, but the gist is that I had an Animar deck that was too strong, and Kalamax is in dire need of a boost. With their powers combined, I have made the ultimate bracket 2 deck. I don't believe in game changers, and I hate 2-card infinites, but open to any changes that keep it within bracket 2, sure. No real problems, just wanted to showcase my favorite Magic deck of all time. I'm open to suggestions on how to prove it, though. Dope. Yeah, Kalamax only copies instants, right? Yep, copy an instant spell. Okay. Well, I've seen Emrakul and Eldrazi, so I don't think that the game plan's all that secret. I think it's very blatant, in fact. There's Dark Depths. Dark Depths, no crop rotation breaks my heart. It's so sad that card's a game changer, huh? I think we do need a Yavimaya. And that's just because of Archdruid's Charm. I do think we need a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. But I think we should be playtesting this. This hand is awful. This is a little better. Return of the Wild Speaker, I see. Okay, green. Exploration Brood Ship. Or do we play Gene? I think we play the Brood Ship. Actually, I do think we play Gene, because this turn now you can go Exploration Brood Ship, tap this permanent for mana, and do nothing with it, but still. You could tap Gene now and get a counter. Propaganda. Everyone knows I hate this card. Anyway, 4 Protector's Gaze. Return the 1 non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Search the library for a basic land. Put it on the battlefield shuffle. Okay, sure. We'll get a mountain. One. We can just play Kalamax, actually. There's Dark Depths. You go tap Kalamax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Earthshaker Triumph. We'll draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and then we just have like Veyron. We have Temple. I don't know. This has all the trappings of like a newer player commander deck that I don't really like. Because Kalamax is 3 colors, which Temple the False God doesn't even help cast. Temple the False God's also not helping cast Cryptic Command. It's, I don't know. There's a few cards that it just doesn't really fit the curve with. Not that Archmage Emeritus, but like Tyvar, it doesn't work with really well. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of that. We're counting Dark Depths as a land, which I also really don't agree with. Because this doesn't tap for mana, dog. Well, it does now because we had a Yavimaya, but... Okay. I like a lot of these cards, a lot of what's going on. I mean, the vehicle idea is cute. I just think a couple of these just aren't really worth running. I was also really unimpressed with Veyron, kind of, but I'm sure she's fine. That was just one playtest, you know? The Jins. New Prismari is really funny here. I guess. How is he more funny than, like, Thousand Year Storm? I think the answer is he isn't, right? Plato-Genesis Growth Spiral. What's the new one from Strixhaven? Is that a sorcery or an instant? I thought it was an instant. No, it's a sorcery. Okay, bummer. Hmm. Elemental teaching and archdruids. There's that's a sorcery too, though. Gosh, everything I love about lands is sorcery speed, huh? Relic of Legends and Honor One Shaku. I guess. Is it bad that I want like more like instant speed cantrips in the deck, like Opt? Just like little one value dinky ones you can do with Kalamax early, and then like the turn you play Kalamax, you have 1/2 mana floating. You just draw 2 cards, and then later in the game, it's like, okay, now I start exploding the game. Elk Songcrafter Mage. What about Songcrafter Mage? You tap Kalamax and then cast the instant. That's fun. It's just you tap out during your turn. That feels bad. Harrow. Harrow's already in the deck. Yeah, by the way, chat, the issue is not tapping Kalamax. We are going to have no issue doing that. The deck's already full of shit to do that with. I am I literally cut 2 ways to tap Kalamax. Because I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we could do like Brainstorm. What does See the Truth say? It's a sorcery. That doesn't matter. Yeah, we could just do like Brainstorm, huh? Brainstorm is kind of iffy to copy, though. You are right. Just to consider, I guess. Alright, let's play test. Discard. It's a little bit of a slow one. This one's also 1 lander. This is blue and red and Dark Depths, which doesn't do anything. We can't cast any of our spells. Wow, your mana base is just awful, I think. It's really bad. Wow, you have the fucking Shire in here? Like, everything's monocolored here. Get Zanarkand out of here. Yeah, add 1 mana. Like, okay, this one's fine. Scene of the Crime out. I don't like the tap land here. Yeah, I don't like the pathways at all. Legitimately at all. I take it there's a budget limit here. It doesn't say a budget limit in the primer. I'm normally just okay with pathways, but in this deck, the monocolored lands feel ridiculously awful. It feels very bad. I typically just don't add duels to lands. To me, to decks, to me, in Commander, duels don't exist. I do not see them. There's people who proxy duels. I don't care. You do you. Have fun. To me, they're just like past era design mistake that belongs in Vintage Cube and nowhere else. They belong in Legacy. Yeah, the Turbulent lands would be pretty dope. But literally, I just clicked on random lands that I consider okay. Watch how much better this deck feels. I'd keep this one. Dink, Spider Manifestation. Dink, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kalamax. Survivor's Encampment, pass. Dink, that's 1 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 mana here. We could just copy Frantic Search. I think it's better to copy Traumatic Critique. So draw 2, then discard. Draw 2, then discard. I guess we could keep the Lumbering World Wagon. Although this is just better, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, next turn. Land for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think. Okay, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Put a land into play. 1, 2, 3. Put a land into play. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So close to greatness. So I guess what we do is just pass. And you go green, green, green. Archdruid's Charm. Dark Depths. Thespian Stage. 1, 2. Tap. Dink, dink. Merit Lage. 1, 2, 3. Lindblom. Because why not? Next turn. Stinkin' to Stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ulamog. Exile top half of opponent's library. Swing Merit Lage somewhere else. Okay, and then like we're off to the races for the late game. Yeah, I always call this card Stinkin' to Stupid. Fucking Brian Koval called it at that one time, and I'm just like, I'm so in. I like a good name like that. Okay, I think Chandra's a little much at 6 mana. I want to like her, to be clear. It's just, damn. Trigger to build even elemental you control triggers. That okay, that's cute. The Kalamax is an elemental. Fine. I'll give you that. That's cute. I don't think it's good. All right, playing this for 4 mana, Kalamax next turn. We've just delayed our tempo by a turn. We don't care if Kalamax triggers twice and copies it twice. At least like Twinning Staff happens before Kalamax comes down. Okay, I've talked myself out of it. I don't really like this. So what if we added another land that is also an instant? I think Twinning's a trap too. Yes, I do not like Twinning Staff that much. I think if you put it in your commander deck, it's okay though. Like, I'm totally fine with you doing that. Like, it's not anything that I find offensive. It's not offensively bad. That's typically what I look for when I look at cuts. Valakut Awakening is the correct answer. It's also $20 when I believe it should be $5. So maybe instead of that, we just do Colony Ambush. You could also do like this Drawari or something funny. Valakut Awakening, legit throw it in? Sure. If you are the owner of the deck. All right, great. So we have one more slot to play around with. I'm trying to think what I want most of all in this list. Why Resonating Loot? Why double our mana in an instant heavy deck? I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad to me. It does not seem that bad. Cards seem okay, in fact. Crypt of Agadim and Seagate Restoration are so expensive now, man. Yeah, I think Crypt is way too expensive. I think Seagate should easily be a half or third of the price. Yeah. You're looking at creatures as your big top end. Yeah, I guess, but there's like still like double casting instance is fucking crazy. Like here, double spelling any of these on like turn like 5 through 6, it's so good. Just incredible. You also have X spells, right? Traumatic Critique. X is double as big as it normally is. Electrodominance X is big as normally is. Comet Storm X is big as it normally. Like it's. There's a reason for it to be in. It's not. Is it the strongest thing you could be running? Probably not. But Commander isn't about necessarily running the strongest thing as per usual. It's for big splashy fun stuff, and so long as that big splashy fun stuff doesn't get in the way of the deck being fun and flowing well, which I don't think Loot would, then it's fine. Should I just put like Mizzix's Mastery in this deck? I don't hate the idea. We could do Shadow of the Second Sun again, I guess. Shadow of the Second Sun is just good in a deck with a lot of instants. It untaps Kalamax, so on your turn you can go tap Kalamax, cast a spell, and then untap everything, including Kalamax. They can then tap again and do an instant on their turn. Yeah, this is fine. I think I like Shadow here. I'm not going to add the Court, I think. That's going to be the catch. Is I'm not going to add the Court, but I will keep the Shadow in. Unkeepable. This is better, but we don't have blue. I'm sure we'll find it. Yep, exactly. Ender's tapped. Spider Manifestation. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have blue, red, green, one of any. We can do Kalamax here. Next turn. Mysterize tapped. Or I guess we do Pinnacle. So you play Pineapple Monk. And then you go 1, 2, 3. I guess we could play the Brood Ship last turn, couldn't we have? Because this would untap. Okay, I see. So we played Brood Ship last turn. This turn's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap this. We can't kick Consult, which does suck. So we can play additional land this turn then. Mysterize. Kona into Shadow. Yeah, I think that's it. So you go Kona. And then crew it with Kona. Shadow. And then this is also a creature. And then we untap. Upkeep. Draw. And then it's sad we can't retap Kalamax here, but honestly, I don't mind just consulting for 5, fair style. And we can do Growth Spiral. Thespian Sage. I don't think I like Spelunking, guys. I think, oh no, Spelunking works with Dark Depths, of course. You can't? What do you mean I can't? What can't I do? How do we tap Kalamax? If you're thinking Exploration Brood Ship, you need to know what Station does, because Station doesn't work that way. If you thought you figured out a way to do a tapping of the commander there, you are mistaken. I'm not familiar with Station. Okay, Station is not at instant speed. You can't station at instant. Okay, double major maybe seems a bit much. I think one Eldrazi is typically enough to close out a game, and if you just cast the second one, you don't need to copy one. You can just cast the Eldrazi, period. So maybe we can go up one instant or sorcery here that or one way to tap Kalamax, and I think I like Jiraga Tree Speaker, or not Jiraga Tree Speaker, sorry. Oh, reach. Mana value 1. Type Elf. Oh, tap.
Jaspara Sentinel. Add 1 mana of any color if you tap another untapped creature you control, and it's a 1/2 with reach. This hand's unkeepable. This hand's a bit better. I'd keep it, just because we have Opt. Pause of Heroes. I think I do just like keeping the tapper hidden until we actually need it. And then discard 2, untap 3 lands. There we go. So we go blue, green, red, blue 1, Kalamax. We draw a card. Next turn, holdout settlement. Dink, dink, planar genesis twice. Or I guess you do Harrow twice, huh? Dink. So additional cost, sack, forest. And then you go forest, forest, mountain, mountain, green, blue, planar genesis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put big score into our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big score, discarding Pongify. Draw 2, make 2 treasure tokens. Next turn, mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ulamog the Defiler. Sure. Kylox's Volt Strider is the best card in our deck. Do you know what it is in the best card in our deck? When we can't fucking cast it, dog. We didn't have red mana. You want me to keep that fucking gem in our hand until we can find the mana to cast it? It's worth nothing until you do. Trust me, I didn't got it from the deck. It's still in the deck. I know it's good. It's just like, you need to be able to cast your spells. Your greed will kill you. We did not have red mana available to us. Maybe the mana base sucks. I've already like repaired it a little bit, but we can definitely make it a little better for sure. And I'm probably going to end up doing that. I think Eden has to go. Here's the thing. I do think we need a large amount of basics. I think that large amount of basics can equal 9. Just because it's only really Harrow. And we have towns for this. So I think we can go down to 9 basics. Maybe even 8. But we can go up a few more lands here. Not sort mana value, sort USD. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the I like these ones because they're typed. And then I like these two because they're broken. Battle Bond lands on top. Yeah, cards like Harrow. We have Harrow into Saturation. Ellipses. Right, like we only have so many things that grab basics. We're fine. We'll be okay. Playtest this card. This is super keepable. Hedge Maze Surveil 1. Top. Attack. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Put a land into play. We don't. 1, 2, 3. Put a land into play. And then we discard. Next turn. Here's Dark Depths. No steam vents. If you are going to zoom into every dual land and go like why aren't you running this fixing land? It's 0.25% better. That's horrible content. That is horrible content. No one wants to watch me upset. Okay, some people want to watch me obsess over like percentage casting, but you can just eyeball it, dog. You can just eyeball it. I've noticed that this mana base is 0.67% unoptimized according to Snail's calculator. Fuck off. Peace and love, fuck off. Honestly, I'm having trouble thinking of other things I want to add to this deck. It's maybe Guardian Augmenter. Oh, Commander. Oh, Hexproof. Commanders get +2/+2, get Hexproof. Because, let's face it, everyone's shooting this fucker in the head. I would be. I think Thunderclap Drake maybe is just slightly worse than that. Like, I don't know. I haven't felt the... I was thinking, God, if only we had one cost reduction on these spells. I prefer cost reduction when we're spamming spells. Here, this is just Mother of Runes in green. And it's 40 cents. And it has flash, so you can hold up your instants if you have nothing better to do. It's like a fucking triple whammy that makes this card worth playing. Maybe Stubborn Denial is another similar card. It's similar to Bolt Bend. If you control Kalamax as a 1-mana negate. Maybe Emeritus out. The instant speed, the fact that it has Brainstorm, or not Brainstorm, Ancestral Recall, and it's funny, but I don't know, we're fine. Oh, did you double check that these are Sunday's decks? Yes, they are Sunday's decks. I literally at the beginning of the stream was like, don't do the same shit where I do Tuesday's deck reviews on Sunday. That was a monumental slip up. That was very bad. It ended up working out perfectly fine, but that was a very funny mess up for sure. Okay, great. Yeah, honestly, I'm struggling to think of other things. It's like maybe Sereth. Sereth is very similar to Guardian Augmenter, where it gives Kalamax hexproof, and then you can also untap Kalamax to do it twice per turn cycle. That's kind of interesting and cool, I think. The fact that it is 4 mana and not 3 is a little scary, because Kalamax is, 4. Sorry, I thought this deck would be funnier to witness. No, it's fine. I'm having a good time upgrading it. Imagine me getting a deck review for both Tuesday and Sunday. Wait, no, for real. Okay, maybe Echoing Truth out for Sereth. I like that Sereth can get you some biblical levels of greed where you can like tap Kalamax to something and then untap him to Sereth and then tap him again to a different thing and then double triggers, and then until then Sereth is just protecting your big dinosaur idiot, giving him hexproof, this like kill on sight commander. I like that. Draw, Lindblum, next turn. Command Tower, pass. Next turn. There's Gene. Hi, Gene. So, Kylox's Volt Strider. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. We miss our land drop, which fucking sucks. Basic Lounder 10 card. Type Town. Let's get Starting Town. Next turn, Survivor's Encampment. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Commander. Gene. Or you can Pongify, depending on what the board looks like. Mistrise, we control a forest. Okay. And then here is where you go 1, 2, 3, Twinning Staff. Pass. And then you go, okay, crew 2, 1, 2, 3, triple beast within. Breeding pool. I hate the Stormkiln Artist. Literally, like, there's not one moment where I'm like, oh, great, I have a Stormkiln Artist in my hand. It's the same mana value as Kalamax. It's good on, like, turn, like, 5 through 7, depending what your hand looks like, because you can make, like, 2, 3 treasures whenever you copy an instant or sorcery. I guess that's okay. I mean, I would just rather have an instant, honestly. Type, instant, oh, search, oh, library, oh, forest. Like, is there something like this? Like an instant speed Sky Shard claim? No. So what about basic? But we did just lower the basic land count, so. We could also go for like. Stormkiln is good. I'm not calling Stormkiln Artist a bad card in general. I'm referring, of course, to the deck. Its presence in the deck is not powerful. I'm not enjoying it. What if we did like Eureka moment? Draw 2 cards, put a land. It's okay. No, I agree. Stormkiln Artist isn't insane here because he costs too much mana. Yeah. Or he costs as much mana as Max. Imagine putting good cards in your deck. I love putting good cards in my deck. Honestly, I'm cycling Manamorphose. I'm really scared I'm going to miss my land drop. I guess we do that next turn, huh? Okay, so dink, dink, dink. Training Center. Dink. Harrow. Sack Exotic Orchard. I know there's the ceiling of Harrow with the commander, but I just... If we miss our land drop next turn, we die. We are dead. There's Kalamax, Rejuvenating Springs, green, green 1. Tyvar. Tyvar, tap this. Pongify twice. I guess tap this now, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, draw 2 cards. And then draw 2 cards, and then forest, and then exploration blue chip, and then... Okay, despite missing our land drops here, we're still, like, doing stuff by turn 7. Like, this isn't the ideal way to cast Emrakul, but... Beggars and choosers and stuff. Whatever they say. I know I didn't cast Emrakul, but... Yeah, Lessons from Life is a sorcery, which Kalamax doesn't copy. I think this is about good to go, though.